quadratics and transformation unit review. Here's question 1. And when we start with this, we're going to be coming up with a bunch of information, starting with the turning point, which is also known as the vertex. And when we find the turning point of the vertex, remember that we're going to change the sign. So it's going to be -7, and we're going to keep the sign -4. A maximum or a minimum value? Well, A is 1, which is a positive value, which means that this is going to be a low point on the graph. The axis of symmetry is a line that the graph goes right through the middle. It cuts the graph in half. So if you fold it in half, the right side will land on the left side. It's going to be x equal, and we are picky about that. X equals -7. The x value of this graph, the x value of the turning point. The y-intercept, remember, always has an x value of 0. So if we go back into the equation and we put 0 back in for x, what we end up with is well, 0 plus 7 is 7 squared. 7 squared is 49. 49 minus 4 is 5. Our domain. Well, our domain is all real numbers. But our range is not. And before we get going too much farther, let's draw a picture of this. And when we do, -7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, -7, -4, and then remember our pattern. 1 space to the right and 1 up. 2 spaces to the left and 1, 2, 3, 4 up. 1 space to the left and 1 up. 2 spaces to the left and 4 up, which is helpful on a lot of fronts. This will be on the calculator section, so you can use your calculator to help. What we really need on this particular part is how we find the range. And the way that we find the range is we ask ourselves, do we have a high point or do we have a low point on the graph? And we have a low point at -4. And then it continues going up forever. -4 is on the graph, so it is included. That's why it has a bracket. Our zeros, our roots, our x-intercepts, our solutions are where the graph crosses the x-axis. And we cross here, which is at point 1, 2, 3, 4, -5. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, -9. Before I do the standard form, let's look at the transformations. And our transformations, there's really only 2. We moved our turning point and we had to go left 7, and we went down 4, and lastly here we want to put this graph into standard form. So it's the original equation is y equals, and it's x plus 7 squared minus 4. And what we need to do is we need to take the x plus 7 squared, let's rewrite it as x plus 7, that's x plus 7, and 4. So we're going to double distribute a property, we're going to FOIL. We get x squared plus 7x plus 7x plus 49. Don't forget the minus 4. And to finish here and put this in standard form, we will combine like terms, and we end up with x squared plus 14x plus 45. So we get y equals x squared plus 14x plus 45.
You already started the video.
Oh.